All right, folks, welcome back to Dood Brewing, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do some odds and ends. No brewing today, but we are at day 7 of the strawberry wheat experiment beer, so we'll do a trub dump, and then we're at day 14 of the Blueberry Milkshake IPA. So we're gonna be kegging. All right, so I got some kegs to clean, some stuff to set up. That's where we're at. Let's get going. All right, people, we've cleaned the kegs. We've sanitized the kegs, purged them with CO2. I did some time lapsage of that. We did a trub dump on the experiment beer and the blueberry IPA milkshake version. You don't usually do another trub dump, but I added so many hops to the dry hop and the blueberry and stuff. I want to just drop the cone a little bit. So normally I'd start kegging, but my wife just came out and said that my daughter wants to go to this certain brewery, Heartland Brewing, for dinner. So I mean, if you guys have teenagers and they actually want to go, we got to go. So I'm going to put a pause on this. We'll come back and we'll keg after we go to Heartland Brewing. Be right back. All right, folks, we're back from Heartland Brewing. Had a delicious ESB and a Pilsner. Heartland Brewing. If you're ever in Heartland, Michigan, check them out. Good sandwiches, too. But anyways, let's get back into the mix. Let's taste this blueberry milkshake IPA to determine if we want to add a little extract to bump up that blueberry or not. So let's check it out. Oh, I forgot a glass. Look at that. Does not look pretty. You didn't know. It has a shitload of blueberries in it. Definitely has that purpley kind of oxidized look to it, as we discussed before. But I know it's not oxidized. It's good, just like before. Really smooth. Way more blueberry. Yeah, it has a nice, like, real blueberry flavor to it. But not too much. It's like definitely beer first. I wish it would be more, or I was hoping kinda that it would be an easier decision because it's got like a really nice real blueberry flavor to it. Not like the artificial blueberry punch. Not punch, but like artificial candy blueberry flavor. The problem is I don't hate the artificial blueberry and I don't hate the real. So do I put a little in there? Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna have to give this a think and get back to you. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put like 1 drop of extract in the glass and just see if it kicks it up a notch or not. Because I don't want it to be just like all artificial blueberry, fake blueberry, whatever. But what I'm worried about is that natural blueberry flavor. I know it's in there, so I'm kind of thinking like I want it to be obviously blueberry. Okay, not really punch you in the face blueberry, but obviously blueberry. If that makes sense. So I've been looking all around for got little fancy glass, you know, droppers and stuff. Can't find them, of course. But I found one of my disposable little pipette things. I think that's what they're called. So that'll give us a drop. But I think I want to do a drop in a full pint. I don't want to do a drop in this little thing because, you know, I want to have a full pint. So I'll be back. I know you might be thinking to yourself, but you said you made it before and everyone liked it. So how did you make it before? I didn't add anything to it before, but of course I want to mess with it. I'm a home brewer. I want to try and make it better. And in the process might make it worse. But let's see what this 1 drop will do. I'm just using the old whatever homebrew brewmaster, I guess. Just the homebrew flavoring. Oh yeah. Now that's the fake blueberry. So put a drop in. Now let's take a full pint for science. Didn't really add anything to the aroma. Yeah, it didn't really add much to the flavor either. Maybe 1 drop isn't going to do much. but it's good. So I think I might actually just leave it. Give it that natural blueberry beer first. Good. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So let's get to kegging. All right, folks, how about that amazing kegging time lapse action? What you didn't see because my phone stopped was I had cloggage in my transfer tube transferring to the keg. Remember how I said I was going to drop the cone because of all the extra hops and stuff? I didn't drop it enough. So I had some cloggage in there. Had to break everything down, try and get the cloggage out. I'm trying to get it out. And the way the tube was laying in my sink, I shot like a hot pellet, like right into my eye behind my glasses. It would have made amazing content, but I wasn't recording. So that sucked. But we got it kegged up, and here we are 8 days later. So we're going to finish off this hodgepodge of a video with a tasting of the Blueberry Milkshake IPA. Let's taste it up. Here it is, folks. The Blueberry Milkshake IPA. Looks absolutely atrocious. Is it atrocious or atrocious? It looks one of those atrociouses. But I assure you, that's just the blueberry puree talking right there. I mean, it looks good, but it just with all the oxidized beer talk and all the gross pictures you've seen out there of super oxidized beers, looks like that. But trust me, you guys have been there. You know what I did with the hot bong. I mean, so it's got a real nice blueberry, fruity, like the real blueberry aroma, like smushed, fresh blueberries. Ah, smells good. Looks atrocious, smells good. Got a nice, fluffy, decent lasting head on it. All right, let's give it a taste. Really smooth, like you'd expect. Smooth, creamy, blueberry. And then it has like I'm getting a little hop fruitiness too. I want to say citrus, but I don't know if that's because it's kind of giving me like a finishing. It finishes with like a citrusy bitterness, on the back end of it. But yeah, really nice drinker right here. 6%, I believe. Drinks really smooth, really nice. Looks like it looks, but maybe if I can it up and give it to some guys in the club and girls, possibly in the club, I'll just tell them to drink from the can. Although they should be watching this video with full explanation of why it looks like this. So these are all good points that I need to think about. So, anyways, Join the BrewTubers online homebrew club. Also, support your local brew pub, support your local homebrew shop. It's really important. And just have fun brewing. See you in the next one. Cheers.